What's up, guys? I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I wanted to do a comparison between the Wolfgang Uber Rinseless Wash and the Optimum No Rinse Wash and Wax. I've actually used this product for a while now, and this stuff is really awesome. I love it. Love the way it makes the car look. It looks really awesome, clean. It makes it slick. The paint feels slick, feels awesome. So really love this product. So the Optimum No Rinse Wash and Wax, I haven't used it, but wanted to give it a try. And in fact, one of my viewers had asked me about which one was better, and I really didn't know, so that's why I'm doing this one too. And I thought, hey, why not see how these two can hold up against each other? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 ounce to 2 gallons of water for the ONR, and 1 ounce, 3 gallons of water for the Wolfgang Uber Rinseless Wash. So I'll go ahead and flip the camera around so you can see that, and then we'll get to doing the car. So hold tight. What's up, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and the majority of this video is probably going to be sped up, just because I had about, probably like 30 minutes worth of video, so had to kind of reduce it down. But anyway, so here I am pouring the distilled water into the buckets and into the Optimum, and now into the Wolfgang. This is my first time trying Optimum, and it's pretty cool about it is that it does have carnauba wax, and it also has UV protectant, which is pretty awesome. Wolfgang doesn't state any of that. It does state that it's slick. You can use it as a detail spray, as well as a clay lube and a pad conditioner. You can do that too with the Optimum as well. You can use it as a detail spray and a clay lube. So right here, I actually have it in a 32 ounce. I poured 1 ounce into the 32 ounce sprayer. And the reason for doing that is to go ahead and give it a pre-soak, so that way I'm not just taking the towel and, dragging it along. That's just my own personal preference. So the first thing that I noticed about the Optimum, the ONR Wash and Wax, was that it was slick. The paint definitely does shine. It does give it a shine, and it's really an awesome all-around product. The smell too is awesome. Kind of has a little bit of like a margarita smell, so really good. I went ahead and slowed down this footage, and just so you can see how I'm actually wiping the vehicle, so that way you can have a better idea of what it is that I'm doing for people who have never done this before. It can seem a little intimidating at first because you don't want to scratch the vehicle, and you kind of have all these concerns and whatnot, and it's okay. It's okay to try it out, but just make sure that you have separate towels for separate panels. That's basically the method that I like to choose, which is, I believe it's called the Gary Dean method, which is basically just taking 8 towels, putting them in the bucket, and never putting those towels back in the bucket. And as you'll see, I'll kind of like toss them to the side on my stand. And here again, I'm pre-soaking. The ONR works really well. I was really surprised. And here you can go ahead and you can see some of the dirt on the side as I'm wiping. And so as I'm wiping, I'm trying to, keep it kind of like trying to roll the towel at the same time, so that way I'm not just scraping across the surface, but I'm actually doing a roll, really, and checking my rag at the same time. I think I go over this twice just to make sure, and then wipe it down. The towels that I'm using right now are the Kirkland. My drying towel is the Pluffle towel from the Rag Company, and then my final buff towel is the Spectrum. That is from the Rag Company as well. Where you can really feel the slickness is pretty much here. When I'm doing the wipe down, you can tell whether a product has some slickness, is really at this point, for me, in my opinion. and I could feel that slickness. So this product does feel safe, and was really impressed by it. And now I'm just doing my final buff with the Spectrum towel from the Rag Company. Really, really good product. I ended up purchasing the Optimum No Rinse at on Amazon, and I paid $19 for it. Pretty good buy for 32 ounces. Not too bad. And here's the final result for the Optimum No Rinse Wash and Wax. Shines really well, and it's cool to know that there's some protection on it too as well, with the Carnauba and the UV protection. And now it's time to do the Wolfgang. So, kind of showing this too. Like when you're squeezing it, you just squeeze it, barely squeeze some of that liquid out, and keep the towel very, very moist. Well, pretty much saturated. So I'm just using the same process, same technique. And for some reason, this stuff like dries up on you because I'm doing this in direct sunlight. So I wanted to test these in direct sunlight. It was pretty hot today, and both products did really, really well. But what I was going to say is that if you so happen to leave like a spot where it ends up drying, and just because you forgot, all you have to do is spray it and go back to it and wipe it down, and you shouldn't have any issues. This process should probably take, it usually takes me on an average like 15 minutes. I'm just doing it slower here because not only did I want to kind of see how the products hold up too as well, but if for any beginners that are seeing this video, they can also take note of it and know how to do it. Because I know when I first tried this, I was like, man, I didn't want to try it because I didn't want to scratch up the car. I didn't want to scratch up the vehicle and then, get into some kind of trouble or whatever. But I mean, it basically you would just have to buff those out. But that's just a lot more work adding to the process. But this, if you follow this and you make sure that your towels are clean and make sure that you are flipping your towels to a clean side, you shouldn't have any issues. what's the verdict? For me, it's going to be ONR Wash and Wax. This stuff is awesome. It has great slickness. It also has protection, UV protection. You get money's worth. Plus, it has carnauba wax on there already. So definitely an awesome product. You know, $19, 32 ounces. This stuff is going to last. And I recommend this product anyway. So pretty awesome. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And hope everybody has an awesome day. So take care.